That was pretty fucking messed up. Let's review this thing. When I first saw the trailers for Splice, I thought it looked like a pretty decent horror flick, which looked kind of creative. This thing was almost overly creative, but it was still pretty decent. It was nowhere near what I expected, though. This movie starts out kind of slow. It's basically about these two scientists, played by Adrian Brody and Sarah Polley, creating these two weird creature things by mixing DNA of different animals. After that, they also want to mix human DNA into the creature to revolutionize medicine. And out of curiosity, of course. The creature comes out as pretty much a bald chick with a tail and can't speak English. Her name is Dren, which is nerd spelled backwards. Now, the two leads work pretty well together, although their characters' actions get really awkward sometimes. More on that crap later. Now, some good things about this movie. The visuals were great. Dren looked awesome, and was really convincing when she was getting really dangerous. The action scenes were also really well shot. I also sort of appreciated this film's creativity. Notice I said sort of, because this film gets really overly risky. I know a lot of people said they saw the twist coming, but I gotta say, I don't even think there was a twist. Maybe not a full twist, if that's what you're calling it. I didn't really see it coming. Maybe I'm just retarded. Now let's get deep into this film. Like I said, this film gets really messed up. There are two really crazy scenes in this movie, and the sex scene starts out from really uncomfortable to just plain funny. Oh my god. Thing is that the sex scene takes the characters in new directions, but you just can't take their motives seriously. I wasn't a huge fan of the ending either. It just wasn't satisfying, and tried to add one more shock to it, but at that time I was just like, ew. A really uncomfortable movie to watch with your parents, so make sure you see it with some friends. Also, the formula in the beginning wasn't that great at sucking you in, because there was some jobs that these characters had that you didn't really know about. At least I didn't know about, because I'm not a scientist. So it's a little confusing. Also, I think the actors should have acted a little more surprised after they made two giant creature things. I mean, I was more surprised than they were. So this definitely isn't a great movie, and it does get really ridiculous at times, but I think it's worth an experience. I would say rent it, but I think it's shocking and stupid enough that for you to go out with some friends and just laugh at each other's reactions. My reaction was, holy shit, and I kind of like it when I have a reaction like that. 7 out of 10 for Splice, and yes, I am doing a grading system out of 10 now.